We have two rectangular boxes, and we know a lot more about the first one than the second one, and the connection between them is that they have the same volume. So let's figure out the volume of the first box. We know that the volume of a rectangular box is given by length times width times height, multiplying the three dimensions together. In this case, we end up with 3 times 6 times 5, which ends up being 90 cubic centimeters. Now the other box has integer length edges and it has a square base. So instead of length times width times height, I'm going to say it's length times height. Because the base is square, we know the length and the width are the same. And so this ends up being L squared times H. And we know that this is also going to be 90 cubic centimeters because we're told that the two boxes have the same volume. So our goal is to find values for L and H that satisfy the equation L squared H equals 90, where L and H are integers, and we know that the area of the base is more than 1. That means that the length has to be more than 1. So it can't be 1 squared times 90. That's not going to satisfy the requirement. We need to find some other number for the length. Now, if you factor 90, the only way to factor it, where one of the factors is a perfect square, is 9 times 10. And we know that 9 is 3 squared, so this gives us 3 squared times 10, which means the length has to be 3 centimeters, and the height has to be 10 centimeters. And that gives us answer choice C.